guys, I'm going to be doing a tech review of the LG 800G cell phone. I know that this phone is currently available through two service providers, Tracfone and Net10 Wireless. I have the Tracfone version. This is the only cell phone that Tracfone offers with a touchscreen display. I purchased this phone for $49.99 on the Tracfone website, and I thought that was a pretty good deal. Some overall specs of this phone is that it has an 8-day standby battery life, so if you're doing nothing with it, just letting it sit there, it'll last you for 8 days. As well as a 4-hour constant talk battery life, which would be a pretty long conversation, 4 hours. This phone's dimensions are a 10.29 centimeter height, a 5.69 centimeter width, as well as a 1.19 centimeter thickness. It weighs a total of 86.5 grams. It's pretty light. It's a really small phone. It's not too small because you can operate it very well. You can fit your fingers across for the touchscreen and everything, but it is an overall pretty small phone. In my opinion, this is one of Tracfone's better quality phones. It feels really good and well built. It feels sturdy when you hold it. It doesn't feel like it's a cheap, tinky phone. Some of its overall specs: it has a touchscreen. It has a 2-megapixel video and camera recorder. It offers mobile web, which you can use with your minutes through the Tracfone service. It is also capable to use Bluetooth technology, so if you have a headset or a mic that you want to use. It has an MP3 player for audio files, MP3 music. There is a micro SD slot behind the battery casing in the back, which you can remove and put a micro SD of any sort you want in there. This phone is also app capable, and you can purchase apps through your Tracfone minutes. It is also capable of picture and text messaging, which come on your minutes. And it's obviously can call, because it's a phone. It is an LCD color display screen. It has a voice sound recorder. And you can also, with your minutes, download ringtones and more using your AirTime. This phone charges through a micro USB port in the side. On the upper left, you can flick off the thing. The casing here, got it right now. And that just hooks up. You can charge it through that, or you can transfer data through your computer. So if you want to put a micro SD card, you can also do that, or use the charging cable. You can put music in there, or pictures, or whatever you want. Okay, next I'm going to go into the actual phone usage and the features that this phone offers. The button layout on this phone is pretty standard. You have the red N button, the back button, and the send or call button. You have your USB port right here on the upper left side, camera in the back, and the volume rocker. It just offers two, so you can see that here. Volume rocker buttons, down, up. And there's also a screen lock or screen turn off mode. It's also the power button up here. Just click it up top. The headphone jack. This fits standard headphones. So if you have it's not like a special size for this phone. It's just a standard headphone jack, which is really convenient because on all of my previous phones I've had those. And then the upper speaker is right here. Okay, and when you actually use the phone now, it starts you into a lockout screen, and just to get in, you just hold this lockout button, 3 seconds, boom, you're in. So now this is the main menu. This is pretty standard. You have two options, two menus here. To the right, if you sweep, it's your contact info, and these are just your instant contacts, or your top 10 contacts. So I have my home, parents, and all that, friends. And back to the main menu, this is where the standard apps go. The basic apps I have here are the calendar, just basic calendar. You can go into your camera from here, and basically any app that is on this phone you can store on the main screen. So you can click this button here, and you can drag whatever apps you choose on the main screen. So it's not an exclusive list you have to have on there. You can have whatever kind you want. So let's say I want to have the music app on the front, because I'm a big music guy. You just hold the music app, lift it up, drop, and then there you go. It's on your home screen. If you want to take it off, same thing. Just hold, drag down, and you're done. The first thing I noticed about this phone when I got it was the touchscreen. It is not, if you're trying to compare it to an iPod Touch or an iPhone or something, it's much more, it's not as sensitive. You have to give it a little push when you click. So if I were to just come into contact with the screen right here, just click, it wouldn't do anything. But if you have to give it a little push, there we go. It's not nothing that would damage my overall opinion of this phone, but it is just something to keep aware of. Okay, and the standard row of apps, these ones right here, they're not really apps, they're your phone, which just brings up a dial-up screen, whatever. And next to it is your contact list, which can hold up to, I think it's 1,000 contacts. Don't quote me on that, but that's a rough estimate. It's more than you would ever need. And then next is the messaging menu. This brings up your just standard messaging, inbox, create new message, outbox, etc. And to the right of that is the settings, and this brings up a settings menu. But one more thing about this bottom row, these cannot be changed, and those are the standard ones that you have to have. So if I wanted to get rid of this contacts one, there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to leave it there, which isn't a big deal. Okay, so when you go into the settings menu here, it brings up a list of every single application you have on your phone, whether you already have it on the main menu or not. So here's the just basic settings. You have your prepaid info, which gives you airtime and minutes and everything. And then you have your contacts, messages, etc., etc. If you slide over, this is kind of the utility page. You can access all your pictures, your stuff, your sounds, your ringtones. Here's the voice recorder. You can like make memos on the notepad or whatever. Notepad here. You just type, and then if you switch over to the full screen keyboard, you can type there too. But that's beside the point. Okay. There's a different calendar here, which I kind of like. This one has a different style of the calendar. You can add more dates, and it's more in-depth. You can do different tasks, Bluetooth, a stopwatch, unit converter, which is really handy, calculator, world clock, profiles. So let's say you're going into a movie or something and you want to change the silent mode, you just click it here with the button. Or if you're going outside, you want to get loud so you can make sure you can hear your phone, you just do the outdoor mode. Okay, so my overall opinion of this phone, it's a good phone. It's good pricing, it's a good service, nice and cheap Tracfone service. It's a pay-as-you-go plan, so you can go here and just view all your minutes and balance and everything. But in my opinion, it's the best phone that Tracfone has to offer at this point in time. It's a touchscreen phone. It's a pretty good quality. It feels really nice. It's made by LG, so it's a good brand. And it doesn't have really any big downfalls, in my opinion. The touchscreen is my biggest problem, I guess, but it's not even a problem. I have no problem with it. It's just a little more of a touch rather than a sensitivity feel. And another thing about this phone is that the overall brightness and quality of the screen is very good too. It gives you a good feel and a good crisp image. And on that note, the camera for this phone and video recorder, I have it on my main page here. You go sideways. This camera is a 2 megapixel, like I stated earlier. It's a really good quality. You can take still images here with many options. You can get the, let's see. You can go over here, settings, and you can change the size or dimensions of the photo you're about to take. You can do the continuous shot where it would take multiple shots if you're watching, let's say a car race. You could get 6 shots in a row, just boom, 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 like instantaneous right back to back. You can do self-timers for family photos or whatever you want. And then all pretty basic stuff. You can change the quality of the thing, or if you want to save your images to a flash drive or a micro SD card in the phone itself, you can select that here, and it will save it right to it. Now, if you want to take videos, it took me a while to figure this out, which is pretty stupid, really. You just slide this down, let's see here, to the video, and then it loads that up, and then boom, you got your recording button here if you want to do that, and then you can zoom in if you're looking for a zoom. My washing machine here. Alright, and then and it's a very good quality, and then you can go to your gallery at all times from here and just access all your photos that you've taken. Here's my dog. I could also find accessories for this phone online with ease. I found multiple cases with great variety, chargers, screen protectors, etc., and numerous things. I got this case on eBay for like $3, so it was really cheap, and they're really good quality cases. But you get a good bang for your buck with this phone. In my opinion, if I had to choose any phone out of Tracfone, this is the phone I would get. So I hope this review was helpful to you guys, give you a little info on what the phone's like if you're thinking about purchasing it. So thanks for watching, guys, and if you have any questions or want to get other details about this phone, just ask. Leave a comment in the comment section below, and have a nice day.